Hey y'all, what's going on? And happy Tuesday. So y'all know what Tuesday means. That means it means we just got through watching Real Housewives of New Jersey, all of the foolishness from them folks up top, and we gonna talk about it. How y'all doing? Please hit the like button as you come in the room. Please hit that like button. That means a whole lot to me, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you new, hit the subscribe button. If it's red, that means you ain't subscribed. Maybe you don't know, but it's free to subscribe. Go on and hit that bad boy. Now, if you want to join channel membership, that's different. We got a join button under the video, and there's also a link for membership in the description box below the video. But anyhow, let me greet everybody that's in the room so we can start talking about these crazy people in New Jersey because they had it going on tonight. Let's see what's going on with y'all. Hey, Delicia, how you doing, Miss Sparkle? What's going on? That's our Mary Kay lady, y'all. G Darling in the house. How you doing, boo? Good to see you. Michael Morris, what's up, man? I'm glad you made it. Good to see you. All right, all right. See May's up in here. Hey, girl. It was all right. It was all right. You said you here for the Royal Sniper Hour. Baby, it's some stuff. We got to get into it. Hey, Vita. How you doing? All right, all right. Chanel D. Queen, the beautiful Chanel D. Queen. Forgive my misspeaking, okay? Hey, Plum, what's going on? Debbie Garcia, you made it. Hey, girl, this your show too? I ain't know this was your show. Hey, Sharon Fona, how are you? DS, always happy to see you. All right, who else we got? Marty Parker. Hey, boo, what's going on? Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. All right, it's our good sis, Miss Debbie Parnell in the house. I'm glad you're here. Auntie Eva, hey, boo. Good to see you. Learning to love myself. Hey, pretty lady, how you doing? All right, my good sister Spiller is up in here. How you doing? I'm glad you're here. Glad to see you. All right. If I don't call you this evening, call me. Because please know it's an oversight because I want to talk to you. Hey, DH. Oh, there you go. How you doing? Silver Diamond, my gorgeous one. How are you? My good sis Glennis in the house. How you doing? Glad you're here. Dana Cutler, how are you? Miss Steelers Nation, black and yellow herself. LJ, how you doing, girl? Deborah Randall. Hey, sis. All right. Catherine Bennett, I'm glad you made it. Oh, there she go, y'all. God's anointed daughter with her lovely self. How you doing? Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Chance Coleman, hello, lovely. Very beautiful picture. All right. Veronica, how you doing, girl? I'm glad to see you. DV, hey there. You missed the show, but you're going to listen in. I know that's right. Hey, Dr. Ivy, girl, how are you, sis? Glad to see you. You say you love my nails. Thank you. Oh, y'all know I love my nails. I took a break because sometimes you just need a break from things, but I'm right back on my nails, honey, right back on them. Hey, Pinky in the Brain 3, Miss Panama City. What's going on, lady? Angie. Hey, Ange. Hey, Rochelle. How you doing? I'm so glad to see you, Escra Marty. All right, now we're going to have a party because Escra Marty is up in here. Hey, Kimber. What's going on? What's going on? Y'all give me a second real quick before we get into this review. Now, if y'all watched last week, then you know this week was a good continuation. And I'm kind of glad in the way that it went the way it went. Because there was some stuff needed to be called out. Y'all know how it is when you be watching the show and you want the people to say what they not saying and you getting frustrated because they ain't saying what you want them to say. Well, this was not one of them times. They actually did that. They actually did that. They actually said some stuff that I wanted them to say. Okay, I was feeling it. What you said, yes, girl, it be hard, man. It's hard when you want them to say it and they ain't saying it. Look, it was a lot of times it be getting to you be almost about to chew on your lip about your acrylics off. Like if y'all don't tell this heifer off, but look, this time they did not disappoint us. They said the stuff this time, and that girl Tracy, I ain't really like her in the beginning. I really didn't. Like something about her was getting on my nerves. But in reality, she all right with me because she said some stuff the way I would have wanted it said. She didn't disappoint me at all. Let's just say that. She did not disappoint me. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. So I was real pleased with that. That made me happy. And Teresa showed us the real Teresa tonight. I say there she go with her double standards and double talking in line and being full of crap. I said, okay. All right, DH, what you say? You say Miss Tracy came through. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Hey, Candy R. You say you like Tracy. I mean, the jury's still out, but I was feeling her this go round. I'm going to say that. I ain't going to just jump on and say I like her yet, because you already know. Y'all already know. The last time we did that for somebody, it was Mia on Housewives of Potomac. And then that heifer showed me that she lie, she cheat, she full of crap. And now she looking for sympathy, and I ain't got none. I'm just saying. I would say I'm sorry, but that would be a lie. And y'all know I don't practice lying. You'll never ring a bell on me. And I mean never ring a bell on good old me. That's what you won't do. Okay? Michael, what you say? Say, even though I miss the old New Jersey cast like Dina, Caroline, yep, I'm enjoying this cast a lot, even if the show isn't about family like it used to be. Right. I miss the old cast. I do. I ain't gonna lie. They that used to be worth watching. And for a while, it really wasn't. Like, it was not, it wasn't giving. But now, it's giving. It's giving this time. This time it's giving. Yep, she did the usual Dr. Ivy girl, hypocritical. Right. She couldn't hide it. Nope, she tried it. She tried it. Michael say producers were shady as hell for putting that footage of Teresa being pissed after Tree's lie. Right. Child, the producers on Bravo are some of the shadiest people I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, Melissa ain't taking it no more. She ain't. Listen, once Melissa start, showing us who she actually is, we might like her. So the jury's still out on Melissa too. Because Melissa been running around there trying to put on a facade. In my opinion, I could be wrong, but I feel like she's trying to keep a facade up and trying to more or less behave the way she think people want her to behave. And I feel like the more she come on with it, the more we gonna know what we really working with. Catherine said, I almost agreed with Dolores snitching to Jen about what Jackie said until they ran the tape back and showed the context. Girl, me too. I'm going to talk about it. Me too. Exactly what you just said, Catherine. Because I agreed with her putting it out there at first. And then it was like, wait a minute. When they played it back and I got the whole context, nah, Dolores full of crap like I told y'all before. Remember I told y'all Dolores was a snake? Remember I told y'all that, right? There go my Kia Cocoa Pop. Hey, Bookie. Cheryl, you made it. Hey, girl. Okay. Not your twins, mama. You made it. Okay. Okay. I'm like, what them girls? Where my girls at? Okay. Now my girls here. We could get into it. G darling, you say you missed the old cast too. You missed the show tonight. Okay. Well, that's all right. I'm gonna tell you. Dolores ruined Jen and Jackie's lasting friendship after twisting Jackie's words. But this is the problem. Jackie didn't need to be friends with that whole no way. I feel like Jackie was stupid for trying to be her friend. Hey, D. Marie. I feel like Jackie was stupid as hell for trying to be her friend. This tramp calling around all over creation trying to find dirt on your husband. When her own husband, she can't keep track of where he put his meat at. She got to put LoJack on his scrotum. But you around here calling, trying to get dirt on somebody else's husband, trying to get in Teresa's good graces. For what? The man she was married to called her, see you next Tuesday, to the next woman that he was laying up with. But you trying to help her find dirt on somebody else's husband. Girl, people in glass houses and stones and whatnot. I'm just saying. Hey, Vanessa. All right. Right, but she felt bad for her. And let me say this real quick before we get into the whole recap, y'all. Now, the bottom line is, I guess this must be like clear culture, hollering about people ganging up when it ain't no gang up. You can't run around, slap 12 people in the room and expect them to slap you back one by one. That's just what you don't do. Literally, the people who are addressing her is people that she's done stuff to. So if you don't want 3 people talking to you about your crap, why did you attack 3 people? Like, how dumb are you? If you know you ain't got the mouse capacity to go toe to toe with 3 heifers. How about attack one person per season, Jen? Just do that. Or one person every 2 years or something. You don't sit up there and do stuff and attack 3 different people, then say y'all ganging up. No, it ain't no gang up, baby. You thought you was the one-man wrecking crew until them girls went to swinging back. And then Teresa, who put you up to the bull crap, is over there hiding behind her hairline and Louie's eyebrows. She ain't coming to help you with nothing. And from the looks of it, neither is your man. Okay? Michael Morris say, not even surprised that Dolores and Frank were the ones who started the Evan rumors. But see, this the thing. Frank sat over there and told Marge and them, he ain't say, and matter of fact, Frank said tonight, he ain't saying nothing, that the girl lied on him. So I kind of believe that Frank ain't said nothing. You know what I'm saying? Escramati say, why that guy TK out here just happy to be in the clear mess, just cheesing and ish, because it's a check. It's a check. Shoot, look here. You know I don't even do them people like that. But if they invite me to come up there and eat some food with them and stuff, long as they don't touch it with their fingers, I'm good. You know, because I don't think they clean like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean no harm. Yeah, Dolores did that. She sure did. Yeah, you know, y'all know, I ain't wrong now. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Hey, DT. That's right, y'all. Like that video as you come in. Come in, get comfortable, shoes off, loosen them bra straps, and loosen them wigs so we can talk about these people. You say he always looks suspicious and sweaty. That's because he can't put his eyebrows down. That's what happens when you can't drop your eyebrows. Hey, Red Majestic Diva, what's going on, girl? Hey, E. Davis. Okay, so now let's talk. Now, y'all know last week when we was looking at it, right? Louie was like, he wasn't coming in. He sent the producers to tell them people he wasn't coming in. And I'm like, that's so dramatic. Why the hell would you drive all the way over there and not come in? That's dumb as hell. But long story short, he stayed. Big surprise there. You know he wanted to be on TV. He done spent all that time getting a tan. He done got his eyebrows tweezed and waxed and arched so much he looked like he is asking questions all day. That man ain't did all that not to be on TV now. Okay, hey, Miss Wilson. How you doing? You from Bergen County, New Jersey, and the Evan rumor is real. Teresa didn't make it up. I'm not saying that she made up the rumor. She went looking for dirt to support the rumor. The problem is anybody can start a rumor, but it don't make it true. You know what I'm saying? It's been all kind of rumors put out there. It don't make them true. Hell, they had rumors that Michael Jackson was sleeping in the bed with monkeys and hanging from trees and all, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because somebody started a rumor, that don't make it true. Hell, I believe Michael Jackson, before he died, turned to an Asian lady. That don't make it true. That's just what I think. He sure did, April. Yes, he did. Yes, he did, honey. Girl, look, all I'm telling you, watch it. Listen. They got all the ghetto drama of love and hip-hop with none of the melanin. Michael Morris say TK walking into the fire unfazed took me out, along with Melissa being pissed when saying hi to him. Yeah, you know what? She was pissed off, but she still had good manners. I'm going to give her that. I'm going to give her that. And let me get this one before we get to the recap. April Tiff saying, Teresa been cheated on and sent to jail by a man. She bitter as hell, as she should be. She got every right. If anybody got a right to be bitter, she do. Lord knows she do. I'm surprised she done win it. I'm surprised she even dealt with another man after what Judice put her through. Ain't no way in the hell I would want nothing to do with nobody's son after that. But you know, she's a survivor, honey. So listen, Louie stayed, y'all. And they basically having this conversation about this video. Why they can't drop this video, I don't know. It's a weird video. You could tell they was at some camp doing some weird clear people therapy. Leave that man alone. God dang. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand it. So Teresa's like, I don't care what's in the video. You don't owe nobody no apology. And she wanted Louie to just be quiet. Stop trying to explain yourself to these people. Now, on that note, I agree with Teresa. And you're right, April. Louie do seem nice. He seemed like a real nice dude with some real extreme arched eyebrows. It's his eyebrows for me. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know whether it's the arching or it's a facelift or it's both. Or he did like them old Charlie Chan movies and they got scotch tape holding them up. God only knows. It's the eyebrows for me. I'm just telling you. At this point, if he could just shave them off and draw them back on lower, I would be perfectly okay with Louie. I'm gonna just say that Louie cool with me. He good money with me. However, Teresa don't care. She want him to shut up. Every time he want to just have a calm conversation and just talk, she telling him to be quiet. Now he wanted her to let him talk. It was like, okay, if you ain't gonna let me talk, then I'm gonna just leave. I'm not mad at him for feeling that way, but I also understood Teresa. Explaining ain't gonna make no difference because Margaret is obsessed. And it's real annoying if you ask me. Okay? Hey Lala. It's real annoying. Okay, Michael Morris, what you say, Bookie? You say a perfect example of using Teresa as a storyline while nothing is going on for them, meaning Margaret. Exactly. That's how I feel. And I'm real sick of Marge. I'm tired of large Marge, as y'all call her. Right. Hold on. D. Marisa, I never thought I would agree with Teresa either, because y'all know she full of crap. But you know, on this porch, right is right, wrong is wrong, and I don't care who it is. I don't like Teresa or her hairline. However, she's right in that regard. Louie really needed to take a cue from her and just let it go. But he couldn't let it go because I guess he felt like, dang, I'm being attacked for real, for real. Okay? Hey, Mimi. When you see his eyebrows, you want a Big Mac. You okay, because them the arches, girl. Them the arches. Mm-hmm. Yes, we did discuss Marge's lips. We did briefly. You know, because that's all they was worth, was a brief discussion. You can barely see them. Glenda said, yeah, Teresa gave me a headache not letting him just talk. But okay, from her side of things, Glennis, it don't matter what you say. Margaret's still gonna find a reason to have a problem. And then we sat there and watched. What did we see? Margaret still found a reason to have a problem. It don't matter if the man try to explain it, don't explain it. Margaret want to have a problem, so she gonna have a problem. Yeah, she too invested. I'm like, you worried that much about a video, girl? Mind your business. Can we discuss why your husband act like he's your employee? Is there a time clock next to your bed? Like, what on earth are you doing to this man? Hey, CC, it's the beautiful CC Miller, y'all. Hey, Latasha Black. Say he made it worse. She was trying to save him. Exactly. But he couldn't listen because he don't really know them people. Teresa know them people. Yeah, but I understand why she was trying not to let him talk. I also understood that he was like, he's being rational. He's like, look, let's just put it out there so y'all can leave me the hell alone. You dig what I'm saying? So I understand his point and I understand her point. In my opinion, Teresa was absolutely right. It didn't matter what he said at that point. And it was none of Margaret's business. You ain't going with that man. You going with your man. Hell, at this point, I'm about to feel like you want to go with this man. And I don't know why. Between his eyebrows and your lips, it's going to be a whole freak show. Mr. Potato Head, anybody. Okay? So anyway, Marge goes so far as to say what everybody wants to know. So Teresa's like, who the hell is everybody? And I had a problem with Marge saying everybody because the truth of the matter is, I heard Melissa say on more than one occasion, Teresa is happy. Leave it alone. So everybody ain't interested. Marge is interested. And she can push other people into stuff. Okay? Deborah, what you say, girl? You say Marge is not Dorinda. She trying too hard. She is. She is. Right, Mimi. She was trying to shield him from Margaret. And I'm going to tell you this. At the end of the day, she was mad. They was mad at that man for saying, I'm not intimidated by you. I'm not mad at him for saying that because he was speaking up and just dealing with it. Because at the end of the day, he knew that's what she was trying to do. She wanted to make him feel uncomfortable. She was trying to intimidate him. Women can intimidate men and make them feel uncomfortable. That's what she was trying to do. And DS is certified crazy. Talking about Marge need lip finder. You off the chain. Is that an app, baby? Is that an app? So I was with it. Basically, Teresa checked her, told her, tried to tell him not to talk. He stayed calm. He threatened to leave, and she didn't let him talk. And he checked Marge. That was cool. He explained. They still wasn't happy. Like, I'm like, what are y'all not understanding? So basically what the man said was, Escromarty just picked up on what you was putting down. He say, "Oh, Marge does give budget to render." Right. With a little tacky self. Right, large Marge stays pressed. She stays pressed, honey. Stays pressed. Okay. So basically what Louie said was, I let this lady on. This wasn't a person for me. This is a bad person for me. I was at this camp. I was dealing with it. This was my way of apologizing and whatever like that. He was at a camp. So basically, I didn't do this for you. Let me get this out. Let me apologize. Let me say all the things that you would have wanted me to say or whatever. I get it. It's overly dramatic. But sometimes them clear fellas be emotional and stuff. They got a lot of feminine energy too. So maybe that was his way of doing his thing. Again, none of my business. However, Marge is obsessed. She can't drop it. This don't make sense. This is contradictory. In the video you was proposing. Girl, the man just said it was a place for him to apologize for leading the lady on. Obviously, he was saying that because that was his way of like, I'm apologizing. This is what I should have said or whatever. You didn't see the whole camp. You saw one video. And the bottom line is the ex exposed it to try to make him look stupid because he was going to be on TV with Teresa. And she's probably somewhere eating ice cream. Or maybe she getting her eyebrows threaded so she can look like him. I don't know if this is about eyebrows, hair plugs, foreheads. I don't know. But what I do know is that it ain't none of Margaret's business. Okay? Now, Michael, let me see what you say. You say after watching tonight's episodes, I want to know what Melissa thought was going to happen walking up to Jen and 2 point in her face. She provoked it and was about to swing on her. I don't know if she was about to swing because that ain't what I saw. But we'll get to that later. So, anyway, the man said, look, this is what I did. I'm proud of my accomplishment. I guess he got the closure he needed. You know, he was able to get it out. He felt better. And that's it. He was trying to deal with it. Right, D. Marie? The man was just dealing with his stuff. And at the end of the day, it wasn't her stuff. It wasn't her daughter that got led on. So why is your mouth open? Good Lord. We can't find your lips, but we keep seeing the back of your throat. Child, yeah, Melissa do need a storyline, and I don't know. She might get one. Maybe she should go on the party planning because that party was real cute. Hey, Popeye. Okay, so then Joe told Tree, like, basically, you cool with Jennifer, who cost me money with her gossip, but you don't want nobody gossiping about Louie, which there she go again with her hypocrisy and her double standards. That's what gets, in my opinion, that's what gets people just fed up with Teresa. That's what have people fed up with her. Like, girl, you say one set of rules for everybody else and another set of rules for you. It's literally protect me, defend me, don't hang with people that trash me or hurt me. But if anybody hurt you, I'm cool with it. I'm low-key happy they did it because that's how she comes off. And it's like, girl, you know the implications of that whore calling your brother a crook. And you was cool with that whore calling your brother a crook, but you don't even want him to be angry because your ex-husband's behavior caused his mama to die. So let's put this thing on a scale, shall we? Let's weigh it out. Let's put a feather on one side and the bullcrap on the other. When you really look at it, somebody sending his sister to prison, stressing his mama out to the point that she died, is a whole lot heavier. It's a whole lot heavier. And you don't want him to be upset about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't make no sense. But, but it's okay for somebody, it's not okay for him to be upset about that, but it's okay for somebody to call him a crook. Like, it doesn't even out for me. Lord, Michael say, why is every situation that happens in the show always ends with Tree being a hypocrite? I don't know. I wish Tree could stop being a hypocrite. I really wish she could stop it because it's disgusting. And I'm with you, Michael. It's a rerun at this point. Give us something new. So then Teresa tried to lie and cover her up, like, well, I don't know. And Melissa was like, Jennifer dug her grave, let her lay in it. Jennifer then tries to tell Melissa, well, I was retaliating because you said something about me and then called Joe a B-boy, B-I-T-C-A. Y'all know I'm not going to say that. But at the end of the day, Teresa, You would have cried blood if somebody had called Louie one of them, said something about anything about Louie. You was texting Melissa and Joe talking about y'all better have Louie's back, but you didn't even have your brother back. With Pinocchio over there calling your brother a bitch girl back. And then what kind of retaliation is that to say something that actually damaged that man's business? He said he lost a deal, meaning he lost money because of that. You got a lot of nerve. Tiff said, exactly. Teresa knows why her parents stressed and died. She's in denial. Right. But the idea that you and your children don't even want you feel like your brother don't even have a right to be angry about that. Girl, that's why I say she's too much for me. So then when Melissa got up, I felt like Melissa was finna argue in her face like they be doing. They stand up, they argue. Don't nobody over there be doing no touching except for what's your girl? Danielle and Margaret. It wasn't no need for that. They was just arguing. She reached and touched her, and then because she heard them say she charged her. Now, oh, can y'all agree she charged me? If that girl had charged you, she wouldn't have been walking over there. She ran over there and touched you. Okay? Now, April said Jennifer was trying to dig up dirt on people in the group. Why can't Pinocchio be honest? That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like that's why that doctor did her nose like that low key. The doctor was trying to be shady. Apparently, the doctor is a fan of the show. Say Louie is creepy now that I've seen that video. I don't know. Going to some kind of weird therapy, that didn't creep me out. His eyebrows disturbed me way more than that video pop out. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, Bill walked away, y'all. All this is going on. Bill went off to the side. He got that little weird smirk on his face like he always do. And he watching his wife be a donkey. I'm with Melissa. That man's sick of her. He done checked out. He over it. Like he do the bare minimum so people can't say he being a bad husband. And I think that's it. That man is out of... Okay, Elvis has left the building. Elvis has left the doggone building. And that's just it. Okay, I don't think he's interested at all. But Bill over there chilling. Jackie was like, I'm done with you. I'm done with you altogether. I think you a butthole. Right, y'all. Bill don't care. Bill don't care. At all. At all. G. Darling say that's crazy. He got a right to be mad, and T and her daughter should be respectful. Their behavior just pisses me off. I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to figure out where they do this at. So then they leaving, and so she screams out, well, you said he put his D in somebody. And Jackie said, and he did. And he did. And see, now this is the part me and Sis was talking about earlier. When production played it back in context, I totally understood what Jackie was saying. You taking the blame on yourself, feeling like you did something wrong, you embarrassed, you ashamed, like you the one cheated, and really he the one that should feel bad. And Dolores was not Dolores, but Jackie was absolutely right in that I feel worse for her than I do for him because he the one stuck his, you know what, in somebody. He the one was dirty. He the one was wrong. Like, girl, bye. Tiff say, Bill still cheating. Y'all can't convince me otherwise. That's why Jen hurt so much. Girl, we right there with you. You preaching to the choir. You preaching to the choir. That man looks at her like a yapping dog that he pray would shut up every day. He about to take her to the place and have her put to sleep if she don't stop. D. Marie said, how did Jennifer go on the show with her husband sleeping in the pool house? Right. He's sleeping in the pool house because he cheating in the next room. Right, girl. Making plans to see him soon. That's what he doing. And he in the pool house because he don't want to talk softly on the telephone. Okay? DT say 23 more likes, y'all. Come on, thumbs up, thumbs up. So anyway, Dolores is sitting there talking about ain't nobody got no empathy for Jennifer. Let's talk about it, y'all. How do you do terrible things and then you become the victim? Now I know this is clear logic, and I feel like this show and some other shows is a case study in how these people really think. Something's wrong with these folks. She really believes that you're supposed to go around attacking people, trying to gather dirt on people's husbands, trying to tear up people's families, trying to ruin people's businesses. And then if somebody calls you out on it and says, I'm not fooling with you and I don't care what you're going through, then they're wrong. You're the victim. You're the victim. It's almost like if I cry, I become a victim. Like, these people are dangerous, honey. These folks is dangerous. Okay? Now, when they in the van heading back, they was like, look, I think Bill don't even like her. I agree. They talked about the fact that Tree didn't defend her brother. I agree. And then that was just interesting. And then Bill and Frank in there having a drink. Frank, like, I ain't getting in women's mess. I ain't studying that. Bill ain't saying nothing. Bill just drinking and minding his business. And he another one done had so much Botox you could barely tell the expression on his face. Y'all not finna sit here and tell me y'all know when Bill happy, when Bill sad, when Bill hungry, or when Bill want to cry. Because Bill face don't move. I dare you to go back and watch the replay. Bill face don't move. No. Michael said, of course Melissa sees herself as the victim. You mean Jennifer? If she thought that Jen was gonna take it, she was insane. They done been in each other's face before and ain't nobody touched nobody. My opinion, Jen didn't want to fight. All she did was shove Melissa's hand out her face. She did not shove. Go back and rewatch. She grabbed that girl's wrist and was pulling on it. Go back and rewatch. You're gonna learn about me, Michael. I watch fights for a living, baby. I can always tell you who did what, where people were standing, and everything else. And it was clearly not a case of shoving no hand out her face. She grabbed that girl and jerked her arm. Go back and watch the replay. Yeah, I don't think Bill liked Jen either. Say the way she treated her mama last season was terrible. Oh yeah, she's a rude, nasty cow. That's why she getting what she get. See, sometimes when y'all see people with bad lives, it's because of things that they've done to invite it to themselves. See, what you sow, you're gonna reap. And the world is round, is what they tell me. So the dirt she put out, the bad energy, them bad ripples in the pond she put out, baby, they done came back like a tsunami. Everybody could see you trifling. Your doctor done turned you into Pinocchio, and your man still playing hide the salami with somebody other than you. Okay? Catherine Bennett say, and we won't, Dolores, and that's how it's done. Old school, count me out. Right. Thank you. Ain't nobody got time for that. Right. Say Melissa hand shouldn't have been in her face. That's true. I respect that part, but my thing is they've done that before. So it's like, y'all, this is what y'all do. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if black girl rules apply when these ain't black girls, and y'all know it. Cut it. Hey, Egypt now. What's going on, sis? She back, y'all. She back. Okay. Yeah, talking softly on the telephone. Bill said, I'm going to my pool house. I bought a house big enough that I ain't got to talk softly on the telephone. Child, you right. Bill was probably crying underneath all that dead face he got. Uh-huh. That's right, DV. Misery loves company. She was hoping that another husband was cheating too. Okay. That's all I'm trying to say. Yes, she threw a glass at Melissa the other time. That's what I'm saying, like, child boo. But now all of a sudden somebody yelling at you or walking up to yell in your face made you put your hands, girl. You just angry. You're angry, and now you got more of a reason to be angry because now you look like Pinocchio, and everybody know that Bill like they're doing the hokey pokey. Right? She had no empathy for her mama's issues. That's right. Y'all cold blooded, boy. Look at Deborah. I guess Latasha had mentioned something about eating disorder. You say you over her eating disorder, same as Kyle and Lisa Renner. Eat, darn it. Yeah, chew and swallow. Chew and swallow. But I do recognize that it goes a little deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, all jokes aside, anorexia nervosa is real. It's a real medical diagnosis. It's not as simple as just chewing. Yeah, it ain't. It's not as simple as just chewing. It's something going on mentally. It's an imbalance. Um, right. It ain't that easy. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't. Michael said, why do Atlanta and Potomac get chastised for being physical, but Jersey does it all the time? Right. They demoted Porch after yanking Kenya across the stage, and Monique left after the Candace incident. Right. Well, you know there's a double standard. You know this is America, baby. These are the same people asking us to pray for people that's trying to leave Africans in a war zone. Yeah, they need to slap their nose into place. Trying to Jennifer play with people that she know ain't gonna go ahead and readjust her nose. Cause that's all she needs is somebody to readjust it for her real quick. She ain't even got to go all the way back to Turkey. But anyway, so the very next day, number one, we find out that night that Jennifer is uninvited to the pink party. And I was like, now that's got to be awkward as hell. That's got to be awkward as all hell. But they get to the next day. Jen mad because Bill ain't get involved. Bill was like, so you wanted me to make it an actual physical altercation? Girl, bye. And then Marge is still obsessed with Louie. Louie tired of hearing about it. He was like, can we cuddle or something? Like, can we make out or something? I'm tired of hearing about this. That's why I say Louie all right with me. If Louie would just fix them eyebrows, Louie, fix your eyebrows, cuz I swear to God, I'll start a little fan page for you and everything, man. For real. Cause it's the eyebrows for me. Other than that, Louie is good with me. Jennifer at her Turkish breakfast is sitting there making sure that everybody justify her stuff. Like, girl, you did what you did. Now at the end of the day, if you wanted to swing, swing. You know what I'm saying? I could deal with that if you don't like somebody swing. Stop being phony. Stop playing on social media. If you toe to toe, why you playing on the computer? That's why you'll never catch me playing on the computer. Now, if you in front of my face and you within arm reach, hello, good night. My reach is about 20, 21 inches. If you within 20 to 21 inches, that's when I want you to say something I don't like. Don't play on the computer. Bump the keyboard, baby. Bump the keyboard. You don't need a keyboard. You need a plane ticket, and I got you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, OB. Yeah, Louie is very okay. I like Louie. Louie all right with me. It's just the eyebrows. Yeah, Teresa looked happy with him, and he seems to be able to calmly get her to chill out and stop trying to control stuff. See, Judice, however you say his name, he would cuss at that girl and talk to her like a dog, like a whole dog, to get her to chill out. Louie calmly gets her to like simmer down, little mama. DT say, Louie, I can find a person to deal with your eyebrows if you want me to. I can too. Hell, I can deal with them. I'm going to take a razor blade. We're going to shave them holes off and start over. That's what we're going to do. Say at this point, Large Marge want a piece of Louie. I told you. That's the only thing I'm trying to understand. You say your nail shop do eyebrows. Right. Somebody can help Louie, but that's all. Just fix your eyebrows, Louie. We got your back, man. So anyway, then they go on to them playing in the pool and stuff or whatever. Yep. I just pulled up one of yours, didn't I? Yeah, are they not showing up in the chat? Let me know if you can't see them in the chat, because I see them here. I couldn't stand him either. His Barney Rubble looking self. He was an angry little troll. So he looked sweaty and greasy, but he cool. Right. I think that's because he done tanned his skin till it actually looks like, tan colored pleather. Not quite leather, but it looks more like pleather. It's got that shiny, texture to it. That's all. Say Teresa need to lay off them lip fillers, almost looking like Lisa Rinna. Yes, if Lisa Rinna was a hammerhead shark. Right, I agree. Yeah, he looked lost. Listen, he is an employee. Marge's husband is an employee. He talked when Marge pressed his button. Ain't nobody pressed his button. He just sit there. Hey, Cha-Cha. He looked like a mean bird. Stop, Vita. Hey, Cha-Cha. Okay. So anyway, y'all, it gets worse. It gets worse. So they at the pool, and it was so sad to see Jennifer like telling her children like, how far, y'all? We just gonna have a family night because we can't go to the pink party. And I'm like, you should have thought about that when you were showing your tail the night before. And Melissa and them at the pool, they doing dirty trivia as usual. I'm like, look, I'm all right with. I actually like Joe a lot more than I like Melissa, to be honest. Hey, BJ Dez, I actually like Joe a lot better than I like Melissa. But I'll be perfectly honest, it bothers me a little bit that everything got to be either about drinking or hunching. Like, it's just so seedy. It's so stink, and it's so played out. Like, stop talking about y'all bedroom antics. Nobody wants to know that you watching adult movies on your way home. That's creepy. That's gross. Stop it. Hey, Iridescent. Like, I wish they would stop that for real. So anyway, y'all, they gets to the paint party. Everybody comes showing up. I didn't even know Melissa was inviting her kin people. They showed her mama child. Her mama was coming or whatever. And I thought that was real nice, that it wasn't just show people. It was actually, their actual friends. I thought that was very, very nice. She decorated it good too. I'm going to say that. She decorated it really nice. I'm real funny about stuff like that. Y'all know I like details and entertaining. And I thought it was very nice. The food looked nice, honey. Even the flower petals in the pool, the decor, the picture wall, everything was nice. She paid attention to detail. I'm gonna give her a A minus. I feel like she could have gone further, but maybe she drew back because they was like in a more because they was on the shore, or maybe she held back because they was on their show. I don't know. But anyway, hold on. Obi says, I see Joe Gorga is still on his housewife duties. What has Melissa's storyline been the last 8 years? She needs to pick the pink slip. Well, I mean, I don't know what they got to do with tonight's episode because she was show in the middle of it tonight. But anyway, so they all get there. The mom and them, everybody. Like I said, for decor, I'm gonna give her an A minus because I feel like she could have pushed further. Okay. Yeah, the orange crew was sitting there saying dirty stuff, DT. It made me uncomfortable. My skin started itching. It was a no. Yeah, Melissa's fashions be all right. Melissa's fashions be all right. And to be honest, she got just as much of a storyline as Dolores in her angry fish face. You said she should teach Jackie how to entertain. Yeah, Jackie should ask too. You know what I'm saying? You know how you got that friend that throw bad parties, or their look is a little tacky, or they don't really know how to put stuff together. You don't know whether to help them or just be like, "Oh, that's nice, girl." You know what I'm saying? You don't know what to say because some people get offended, but she really should get help from Melissa, to be honest. Michael said Teresa's clothes at that event were horrible. Girl, I mean, Mike, I'm sorry. I'm just talking to my girlfriends. Michael, you listen, I'm with you when you're right. I could see Giselle wear something like that if she dressed like Teresa at the season 6 reunion of Potomac. Right. That was definitely a Giselle outfit. That was for sure a Giselle outfit. Uh-huh. Yeah, Jackie rich and cheap. And that's how a lot of them rich people stay rich, because they know how to be cheap. The people that be flashy is people that didn't come from much, because they be so excited to have it, they don't know what to do with themselves. Them old rich clear people, a lot of them be driving Hyundais and all. They say bump that, y'all go bling this, floss that, flodge this, and they gonna sit there while them trust funds grow. Them people ain't playing with y'all, not with that money. Michael say, honestly, I found this color theme party more entertaining than Kyle Richards' white theme party in Beverly Hills. It's true. I'm tired of white parties. Ever since that movie White Chicks, they done white partied us to death. Say Dolores looks good for all the money Frank says she spent. She don't look good to me. She looks like she looks like a cross between a fish and a gorilla. Like a fish-rilla. And then they keep trying to say she black because she ugly. No, no, and no. And if she spent money to look like that, I'm going to need her to get her money back, and every one of us should sign the affidavit. Hey, Marilyn. Yeah, it's like fish eyes, and then the forehead and the mouth give me monkey. So it's like she's a fish-rilla. That's a whole gorilla fish. I don't know what you would call it if you put them together. So a lot of them almost look homeless in my city. Who, the fish-rillas? Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. But anyway, let me tell you what happened, y'all. So then when Dolores get there, all of them ask her for the scoop. Was she upset when everybody left? Right. Debbie, thank you for taking up for me, man. I'm telling you, that lady looked like a fish and a gorilla. Okay, Dolores says she looked like a more fish. Okay. Yes, there you go, gorilla fish. Okay, something. Fish-rilla, gorilla fishing. Maybe she just gorilla-ish. I don't know. I'm just saying. Yes, I said it. I behave. I ain't gonna say it no more. I'm gonna say it one more time. Fish-rilla. Okay. So she was like, oh, of course she was upset. She did tell Melissa what they agreed to tell her. Well, we feel like you charged her. I don't feel that way. I feel like she was about to get up and they gonna argue back and forth like they always do. Jen got physical like she always do, like when she threw that glass at that girl last season. But okay. So then Jackie says Dolores threw her under the bus, which she did. And that's when we saw really the whole replay of what the girl actually did say. Dolores says they ganged up on y'all, ganged up on her, and then gonna ask Tracy, try to put Tracy in it. Well, Tracy, do you feel like they gang up? Tracy was like, well, I do feel like they pile on, but she could have ended all this by saying, I'm sorry. And she truly did not say she was sorry. She went back to line. I didn't dig up nothing on nobody. Well, honey, guess what? She did. She did dig up stuff, and everybody know you went digging up stuff on that woman's husband and got mad because you couldn't find nothing, but then you got caught anyway. Okay? So that was interesting. And then Louie and Teresa in there trying to win Joe over, talking about this heifer. Vita talking about go fish God. Obi said, thank you. People keep saying her surgeries are the best. She's mad, stunning, etc. I mean, she's a good-looking woman, but I think I have to wash my eye more. You better wash it out with bleach if you think that gorilla fish look good. That lady is ugly as homemade sin on first Sunday. And I want y'all to quit that. Cut the crap. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. Y'all know good and well if a black woman walked around with a face like that, y'all would call animal control. Y'all letting this thing walk around and get a pass because she pale. She is a fish-rilla. She looked like something from the Sci-Fi Channel. Say Wendy Williams called her black fish-rilla. Right, because that's what they do. Every time a clear woman is ugly, they want to call her black. That's an insult. Black women are gorgeous. And I have yet to date to see a black woman who could pass for a fish-rilla. I said it. I stand by it. But anyway, so Louie and Teresa over there trying to win Joe over. Louie's like, I think she feel bad. Joe was like, no, she felt bad. She'd have fixed it last night. Joe wasn't buying none of it. And basically let his sister know, I'm offended at the bullcrap. Joe said that, if it was you, Teresa, I would have defended you. Which he would have, and he has. And it's always so uncomfortable when he has to defend her crap. That's right, girl. Animal Planet. That's where she need to be, not Bravo. Or SeaWorld. Thank you. Or a freak show. But I'm going to leave that alone. So anyway, Tracy steps up, and she was just, trying to be the mediator. You could kind of tell the kind of girl Tracy is. She want to make peace with everybody. She was like, you just have to defend them because they're your family. And, it goes both ways. You want them to defend you. You want them to defend you, but you got to also defend them. It goes both ways. Teresa started her crap. Oh, Tracy trying to cause trouble with my family. No, that girl ain't trying to cause no trouble with your family. The bottom line is she was telling the truth. It's like anytime Teresa can't get away with her crap, he'll go to Waterworks. Madam, they told the truth. You just like not even days, maybe like a week or so before, I know it was the last episode, you texted your sister-in-law to say that her and your brother better support this man who ain't no kin to them at all. You couldn't even defend your own brother against Pinocchio. I feel like she ain't defending her against Pinocchio because Pinocchio gonna tell that she the one told her to dig up that stuff on Evan. Hey, DM Rocks, thank you for the super chat. Say Melissa thinks she gonna fight somebody. I don't know whether she think that or not. I think she was taken off guard, but I don't know. You say you at work. Oh, my bad. I'm gonna behave. I ain't gonna say nothing else crazy. Say Joe was right. Teresa never has his back. Never. And Debbie, have you noticed that she is unashamed? She is absolutely unabashed about her hypocrisy. She's not ashamed. She doesn't hold back. It's right out there in the open. I'm never gonna defend you, but you better defend me. Who does that? That's all I want to know. Who does that? She's so out in the open with her double standards. Michael said, I said it. Stand by it. Definitely sounds like I said what I said. I mean, I'm a Nene Leakes fan. It is what it is, honey. Say Ursula the Sea Witch. She's a poor, unfortunate soul. You crazy. Obi says, oh, was she looking for a moment, but kind of falling flat regarding Tracy? I don't know, because Tracy's been doing this. Tracy did that with Melissa, trying to make peace before. She's always been like the peacemaker since she's been there. I don't know if she was looking for a moment. I think she's just one of those little do-gooder people. D. Marie says, you're right, Vita. Can't be assaulting pets. Call Peter. I'm through. Ain't nobody finna touch Dolores. That's a whole angry, unchained, uncaged gorilla. Ain't nobody fighting with that thing. Say this is Tracy last season because she told the truth about Teresa. Girl, you better tell the truth. You better tell the truth. She told Teresa the truth to her face. Teresa gonna go throw a fit and cry and get that girl off the show. Yes, thank you, Latasha. Remember, she did that with that trifling husband that threw her in jail, had her thrown in jail. I don't care what he did wrong, attacked her brother, lied on her brother, was going to her parents, pushing them against her brother. She always take whatever man she with side against her brother and her family, period, in my opinion. And I just feel like, okay, Teresa, you look like a hammerhead shark. But, you know, some men like hammerhead sharks. Look at Louie. He like you. You ain't got to be so desperate to hang on to a man that you'll turn on your family, friends, the Lord, the weather, nature, anything to hang on to a man. Obi says Teresa lives by her set of rules and lives in her own world. Melissa and Joe have cloaked her a long time. They just find a way to deal with it. But they don't need to deal with it, Obi. Somebody needs to just tell the truth. Tracy told the truth. It got to go both ways. You can't demand people, protect you, defend you, stand by you, support you, and you do none of that. I'm just saying, but I really do, y'all, on the real. I believe that she's not ever gonna tell the truth on Jen because she's scared Jen gonna get mad and say, Teresa, you the one told me to go look for dirt on that man. Just remember she did that thing with Kim D, trying to get somebody to come there and embarrass Melissa and call her a stripper. So I don't put it past her. I believe Teresa was behind that. DT says, Seanitra, you might as well call the show The Real House Animals of the Animal World. You so crazy. Yeah, I called her a thing. That thing. Mm-hmm. You know I called her a thing, girl. What else can I call her? Listen, I'm not. Listen, hammerhead sharks. The Lord love hammerhead sharks too. Now, I'm not the one that put her eyes on either side of her temples. Okay, I didn't put her eyes in her temples. That's where the Lord put her eyes. And so I try to acknowledge, what she is. I mean, I'm just saying the hammerhead shark can be a queen. They people too. They is people too. She got them a whole lot of ratings by going to prison. Debbie say anyone who strokes her ego, she has their back. Only to a certain degree. Because Teresa will turn on you. Teresa will turn on you. I think she's scared to turn on that girl. I'm telling you, Debbie, don't be surprised if we find out when they fall out, because they will. Pinocchio and her going to fall out. And when they fall out, do not be shocked if Pinocchio say, you the one told me to do it. Watch now. I'm just saying, when it happens, you heard it here first, okay? And this is not like lying on the queen, but you heard this here first. Michael says, no matter what action Teresa does wrong, the show will fail if she leaves. That girl clique, Melissa, Jackie, and Marge ain't going to carry one without her. It's true, but they do that sometimes. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all saw what happened on Atlanta. They got the girls off that really made the show because you had an alliance between Kenya, Candy, and Cynthia. Dry bones, dry twigs. And it's like now you got the it girls off. Y'all all on social media trying to make people want to watch this dry show. Now listen, I might watch clips and we might do quick reviews on clips and little, behind the scenes stuff. But I'm not watching that dry show. I love y'all, but I ain't finna do it. Every now and then, Bravo will drop the bag. Hey, Queen Mermaid. DT says some men like fish reelers that look like Mo, the barman from The Simpsons. We could get Uncle David Attenborough to come do a documentary on these animal species. You so crazy. What am I going to do with you? Child, DT crazy, Spiller. Ain't no point in telling DT to stop it. He ain't going to stop it. That's my baby, and he ain't going nowhere. He can't help himself. He crazy. Seanitra said, I was thinking the same thing about Kim D. Right. See, this is the thing. Once somebody has done something before, it's not hard for me to imagine that you would do it again. Yes, they did create the Teresa monster. They did. You say Teresa is full of hypocrisy, sitting up there looking like a workout video reject at the pink party. Girl, I didn't know what she looked like. I was at a loss for words. I don't know. I texted her, call her, because I sure texted her. Tasha said, I feel sorry for Jen, only because why change yourself for others to fit in? Be true to you, to your kids, and watching your every move. I don't feel bad for her at all. I don't. You changed your face because you're miserable. You miserable because your man is a hoe. Your man is out there hoeing around probably because you making him miserable. See, at a certain point, ladies, we got to tell the truth. Men gonna be men, and I understand that. Every man don't cheat. I understand that. But if you sit up there and you drive your husband out of the house when you miserable, you nagging, you don't keep yourself up, you don't never have nothing good to say. He got to constantly hear about other people. He got to constantly hear gossip. Men don't like messy women. When you make your home unbearable, you cannot be surprised when you drive your husband into the hands of the husband snatchers. I done told y'all the husband snatchers are real people. The husband snatchers are real people. They out there waiting. If you married, do not make your home unbearable and drive your husband out there, because them husband snatchers, or as we used to call them, the cleanup woman, they out there waiting to clean up your man and his wallet. And if you ask me, that's the most humiliating. Not only the hoeing, but he up there giving that hell for your money. And I'm sorry. It just is what it is. It does not excuse him. But guess what? Don't create the perfect storm and then sit back and cry because your umbrella broke. Yeah, talking about Atlanta, the dry 3. Yes. D. Marie talking about let's watch it. I ain't watching that dry crap. What you say, Michael? Say deja vu of the girls icing Danielle out of the group and Teresa dropping her as a friend. Doing the same thing to Jen. I can tell that's going to happen later this season. Can't you just see it coming, Michael? Because I sure see it coming, honey. It is what it is. Am I telling the truth, Obi? You know what I'm saying? You can't make your home unbearable. A man go out work all day long. When he come in the house, you can't greet him at the door. You can't give him anything decent to eat. You telling him about taking you out, or you fixing some bull crap that ain't seasoned right. He got to hear you fuss, complain, nag, and argue. Then you gonna turn around and tell him you too tired, to warm the sheets up. And then you wonder why you drove him into the hands of a trifling, what she say, the pharmaceutical rep. Well, there's some pharmaceutical reps out there. That's right. Real people with unauthorized coochies for sale. That's exactly who the husband snatchers are. They out there waiting, honey. They waiting. Say, well, there's Marlo, Sheree, and Kenya. I'm a bit optimistic. Marlo can't save them. And Sheree done been fired 3 times because Sheree is just dry like her edges. And what is Kenya going to do? Ain't nobody finna watch Kenya for no hour. Kenya's boring. Hell, every man done been with her, done ran. Why the hell we got to watch her? The men don't stay. Why we got to? You say look like Pastor Coochie Pop need to go up to New Jersey and do some husband snatching. I don't think she want none of them men. Yeah, I'm not optimistic at all. I ain't got nothing for it, and I'm not watching Candy show either. Yeah, it wasn't no one-time thing, D. Marie. That man had a whole relationship with that woman for 2 years, and she think he through with her. For all we know, he could still be with her. It could be a whole new woman, but he may still be messing with that same old heifer. And she's a heifer for going with that woman husband. Make no mistake about it. If you nasty enough to go with another woman husband, you a heifer. You's a heifer, and I'm going to call you one. But 2 whole years he was with that woman. He was going over there playing house with her. They wasn't having no fling. And when a man going over there, you know what? I ain't never liked Candy either, MJS. How you doing? When a man hanging on for 2 years with a woman playing house, he going over there having the house with her that he tried to have with you. That's what the hell going on. He treating her like she's your co-wife. That's your sister wife. That's who she is. Nene Phaedra, and I can't believe I'm gonna say this. Portia really made the show. I don't know why you can't. I don't know why you can't believe you gonna say it. The truth is the truth. Y'all know on the porch we tell the truth and shame the devil. Nene, Phaedra, and Portia absolutely made that show. And let me just say this, being real, and I don't like her either, but Kim Zolciak had her time where she was real interested in entertainment. But the rest of them hookers is fillers. From the time Candy been there, she been a filler with an extremely wide mouth. DS say Candy needs an IV. That's how dry she is. Girl, just submerge her in a tank. Debbie say ATL can't get the same chemistry they had when they had the high ratings because they let boring Candy, boring Kenya, and boring Cynthia take over the show. That's right. That's what they did. They played politics and ran to them people. Oh, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. Okay, cool. The people that they didn't like were the people who really kept them on top. You can't stay on top without them girls. Y'all not interesting enough. Latasha say, my husband was a narc. I'm glad to be gone. He can have that mix with PTSD. Thank God Almighty for freedom. Baby, we're not talking about no bad husband. We're talking about when you got a good husband. And I'm just saying, I'm speaking for the girls who got good men at home. Okay? I'm just going to tell you the truth, just so you know. At the end of the day, when daddy hits that door, I greet him at that door. I don't sit on my butt and let him walk through the house. I greet him at that door. I bring him his food. Okay? I don't aggravate him with everything that went wrong during the day as soon as he come in the house. I let the man relax first. I don't let him see me being messy and arguing and going back and forth with people. Because at the end of the day, messy ain't never got you no man, and messy will never keep you one. I'm just telling you the truth as y'all's older sister / auntie. If you got a good husband, don't be silly. Don't ever be silly. Them husband snatchers is waiting, okay? We was talking about that heifer Jen on New Jersey. How she sat up there and let that man with all that money be going with another heifer for 2 years, and we don't know if he got a new heifer or if he back with his same old thing. Michael Morris say Marlo having a peach will be interesting. It will. It will. I kind of like Marlo. I kind of don't. It's a mixed thing with her. It's a mixed bag. Lala said, I feel like Jen is more embarrassed about the affair being exposed opposed to the actual affair. Oh, I'm sure it did. I'm sure the affair didn't feel good. But I think that she feels stupid after it got exposed when she run around trying to play like, oh, I'm perfect. I'm probably perfect. My house is perfect. We this, we that. And everybody find out, girl, that man he don't even like your baked goods, baby. He don't even like your baked goods. He been eating in another woman's kitchen. Now, ain't that nothing? Okay, I'm telling you the truth, babe. I promise you, I wouldn't tell you nothing wrong. I wouldn't tell you nothing wrong. Mm-hmm. What you say? Though I want more shade from both Sheree and Kenya in the new season. What shade? Y'all be killing me with Kenya and shade. Kenya ain't shady. Kenya's just she's like Candace to me. They think insulting people and being nasty is shade. Shade is witty banter with subtle jabs. You know, plays on when you play on words and whatnot. Kenya's not even articulate enough to be shady. She's just sad. She's just sad. It's too much. What you say, Obi? Oh, you telling Lala she right. And in the after show, she and Bill were calling Jackie toxic, blaming Jackie like, what, Bill, you stuck your blank in someone else. She told the truth. She did. She did. Marlo isn't showing growth. There's a way to elevate your ratchetness. I agree with that. That's an accurate and fair critique. And to say Kenya is ashy, personality and all. That's true. You say you need to stop with the book of side chicks. You just crazy. I just don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my DT. DS say Sheree so dry she need Eucerin. Right. But I'm just saying, y'all, like, to me, I think this gonna get interesting. I'm excited to see what happens later in the season. To be honest, I feel like Teresa is gonna turn on Jen, and I'm here for it. I feel like Dolores is a snake, and she gonna keep being a snake and slipping and sliding where she can. I feel like Marge and Teresa gonna have a blow up because Marge is obsessed with Teresa's man. Because clearly she not obsessed with her man. He just an employee. And I feel like Jackie and Melissa gonna fade to the background like they always do. Because in my opinion, Jackie and Melissa are wallpaper. They pleasant wallpaper. They ain't really they're not real problematic wallpaper, but they wallpaper. That's just what I think. Debbie say, preach, Seanitra. I'm not married, but every happily married woman says what you just said. Girl, I'm telling you, those of us who know, look, when you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. When you know, you know. Okay? Keep your house peaceful and you can keep your house. It'd be a sad day for a heifer to come in and move in and benefit from all your hard work. Because y'all know when we get these men, they are not what they turn out to be. We have to do a lot of work for these men to turn out to be what they are. And it's always, I'm just telling y'all the truth, it's always a heifer that don't want to put in the work and build a home with a man that'll come in and reap where they didn't sow. You'll do all the sowing and working of the field, and they'll show up at harvest time and put you out your own house. Don't do it. Start finding Dolores started what rumor? Girl, you got to catch me up now. Hold on. Michael said, I can't stop thinking of Marlo when I hear and get that Donald Trump hair redone along with Cynthia, you bald head scallywag. Listen, y'all know what? And this just a side note. When Marlo called that girl a bald head scallywag, I was like, go Florida. Because that's some foolishness that we'll really end up saying for real. And y'all know that come from my song from Project Pat, Chicken, hey, chicken head. It's the truth. Y'all remember that song? Listen, as soon as she said it, like I heard the beat in my head. Bald head, scallywag. Okay, I'm sorry. I had a moment, but that was my line from Marlo. Like if I didn't know I kind of liked her, I would have, I'm telling you, I would have immediately kind of liked her as soon as she said that. And Cynthia is a bald head, scallywag. Say Teresa Two-Face, Marge need to invest in some batteries and leave Louie alone. Facts. You say Dolores and Teresa gonna fall out. Or they fell out? Oh my God, girl. I got to get into it. CC Miller is telling y'all, she telling y'all I'm telling the truth. She say facts. 30 years strong with hers. I know that's right, sis. You better let them know, baby. You better let them know. M just say there's nothing worse than a nagging home. I'm not doing it, and dang sure not enduring it. Your home should be your sanctuary. I know that's right. Okay. Obi says Marge has a master plan, making everybody turn on Teresa. She's working on Dolores and Jen at the moment. Melissa's side has already been chosen. If not for her sidekick Joe, she may be the wild card. You know what? Now, Obi, you might be on to something. Let me think about that for a while. I'm gonna have to think that part over. But I think you on to something with that for real. But listen, y'all, we done covered the show. We done covered the recap. That's all I saw. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the link out there, get a few more of y'all's comments. And if ain't nobody else see nothing that I didn't see, then we gonna go ahead and get up off this here porch, is what we gonna do. Now, if y'all saw something that I didn't see, let me know. Let me know. But I think I saw everything. I don't think I missed nothing. DT talking about your man is my man is your man. Tune and Whitney Houston song, Your Love is My Love, Bill Side Mistress. You think that girl over there singing, Your Man is My Man? You crazy. You really are a madman, for real. I love it. All I know is, like, I don't feel like any woman deserves to go through that because it's not pleasant. It doesn't feel good. But I feel like Jennifer ain't got no friends because her friends should have told her the truth. The way you going about it, that man can't take you nowhere. You out there fighting and bickering, arguing and going on in public, embarrassing him. You always in some mess. He in the house, the man ain't even hardly responding, and you just nagging at him about these girls don't like you. Then you jumping in his face. You didn't get involved. I don't know what you was doing if you was still eating your food. Like, all right, girl, keep right on. Just keep on talking. Keep on talking. That man gonna be done took them kids from you, and you gonna be out on your behind. Just keep talking. Jen is a very stupid woman. Keep talking. It makes no sense for a girl to be that dumb, especially when Bill was her come up. She didn't have no money. Bill was your come up. So you gonna mess around and lose your come up because you can't shut up? Child, this is stupid. Right. Jennifer is a liability and not an asset. Listen, famous last words. That's all I'm saying. Obi said, honestly, I would be more worried about my marriage than who is my friend. Thank you, Obi. They could have put me off that show. I'd have been home. I'd have been trying to do what I need to do to hold my house together. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Deborah say Marge will never be the star of New Jersey. Never, ever. Right, Deborah. And I think she wants to be. That's why she's so fixated on trying to make Teresa look bad. And all she doing is making herself look worse. Well, that and them lips is making her look worse. Yes, her priorities are so confused. And then when she mess around and lose her husband, her home, and everything she worked for, then she gonna want to blame Bill, the side chick, the man in the moon, Teresa, Ronald McDonald. It's gonna be everybody but her. But this is really her doing. I can already see this going wrong. Because in the preview for the next show, Dolores sitting there like, just a private question. How is private when y'all on TV? Are you still upset about the cheating? Obviously, she upset. She upset about the cheating, and she mad as hell that everybody know. Yeah, Diaz, men do not like to hear about girl fights at all. They're not interested. Debbie say next week he tried to defend her, but the men said bye. Right, and they told him flat out, she's not a nice person. He knows she ain't no nice person. He just left because he didn't want to be seen at the table talking about his wife. DT say on this Ashy Wednesday, I give a reading from the book of Side Chicks for Jen. Side Chicks 9 and 10. Thou shalt also always be a side wife to your husband's side mistress. You so silly. Michael Morris said that trio does jump on Jen in an argument in 3 and 1. No even play. Oh, okay. So let me ask you this. How is it supposed like how is it not even when it's all mouths? You get jumped when it's physical. If she did something to 3 people and 3 people got a bone to pick with you, 3 people got legitimate issue with you, they supposed to wait and not talk when you actually talking about their issue. So if she was talking with Melissa and them, and then she herself brought up the lie, I didn't dig up dirt on nobody, that hit Jackie. So now you lying about what you did to Jackie. So Jackie ain't allowed to say nothing because you arguing with Melissa, but you just lied about what you did to her. Child, boo. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand it. It don't make sense. You say reminding you of Kenya in the argument with all the husbands along with some of the wives at ATL reunions. Because Kenya's the same type of person. You don't sit up and throw dirt at 30 people and then ask them to wait in line or you become the victim. No. Throw your dirt at one person at a time. If you know your mouth can't keep up with that, because I'm going to tell you like this, I don't care who got something to say to me. Y'all can all talk at once or y'all can stand in line. It makes me no difference, honey. I'm going to handle you in the order that you appear. But if you know you ain't got that kind of mouthpiece, then you might want to throw your dirt one person at a time. Just one person every other year. That's all. Lala said if they brought Caroline back to apply pressure, that would be interesting. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, honey. Teresa might quit. Queen Mermaid say unbearable home equals husband in the street spending your money on somebody else. Yeah, in a 2-year relationship with the pharmaceutical rep. Mm-hmm. It don't pay to be. It just don't pay to be foolish. That's all I'm saying. It just don't pay. But anyway, since ain't nobody else see nothing that I ain't saw, and because the link was out there, ain't nobody grab it. We gonna go ahead and roll in just a little bit. So considering how they gang up on her, Jen handles them well. Yeah, Jen she ain't no victim. She be running her mouth. She tell all her lies simultaneously.
She don't need them to line up for her to lie. She just lied up. She lied about everything all in one sentence. She used one sentence, lie on everybody. She don't need no help. Say that's why Teresa don't like Caroline. Exactly. Michael said, yeah, I agree that Caroline should return. Still want to know more about Manzo's beef with Dina. Well, like I say, from what I heard, and I had mentioned this before, it started with the fact that Dina had forged the paper for her daughter to be on the show. Her baby daddy, ex-husband, whoever he was, never signed the paper for her daughter to be on the show. And then he wouldn't sign it, so her kid couldn't be on the show. So, excuse me. So then she wasn't going to be on the show. She wanted her sister and them to quit when she couldn't be on the show. They kept going on the show. And then somehow or another, I don't know how Teresa got involved, but somehow Teresa got involved with it too. So I don't know all the ins and outs, but that's all I heard about it, Michael. Now, if I hear something else, I'll tell it. I promise. But I ain't heard nothing else. Now, if y'all heard something else, tell me if anything happened or to explain how Teresa got involved or why Teresa got involved. Because Caroline never explained it. She just said Teresa got involved and got in her ear and made the situation worse. So I don't know. Then it was something about her house got broke in and they wrote a letter for her ex or some crap. So I guess it just escalated and it went tit for tat. No, Dina was not as entertaining. She really wasn't. And neither was Jacqueline with her old lady face. But anyway, anyhow, we finna go, y'all. We is finna go. So I enjoyed everybody. I enjoyed the show. Those of y'all who hit the like button on the way in, thank you so much. If you hit it during the stream, thank you so much. And if you didn't, hit the like button right now. Just on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Like. Just hit it. Bam. Just like that. And if you think you hit it, double check it because sometimes they'll mess around and take a like back. So y'all hit the like button for me. I really appreciate it. Anyhow, anywho, I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. I appreciate y'all. I love you guys. This was fun as usual. And I will talk to you then, okay? Bye, y'all.